Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft with CryinMo. How are you guys doing today? There's our fort from far away. That's right, yeah, it looks pretty good. I took those trees down so they're not messing with the skyline there. And yeah, if we come over here, maybe we can see the other towers just a little bit. There we go. Come up on the little hill here. And yeah, she's looking pretty good. Alright, I still think I want to remove that hill right there. Hill. Huh, I want to remove that giant mountain right there, and then we'd have a nice clean plateau and with the fort on top. I think that might be cool, but that'll come in the future at some point. But anyway, today guys, I know last episode we did the ruddy mechanics of the triple spawner farm, and today we're going to do the fun stuff, which is the designing, the look and feel and everything for the farm. Actually, we're going to do a couple different things today. I think we're going to do this here. We're not going to do the bridge. The bridge will have to be in another episode, but today we're going to do this bit right over here. Basically all the front entrance, or the actual AFK area for the farm itself. We will be maintaining that. I moved the stairs over a little bit there to sort of center them on our water elevator for the skellies there. So we're gonna do that today, and then we are gonna go. Okay, so here's the deal. I was considering, of course, that we would be putting the sorting system for the drops from this farm. Yeah, I had to go get some of these things so that I could make some brown glass for today's design. And so yeah, anyway, the original idea I had was, of course, was to make a little outpost up here in this little area, which would be connected to these stairs here. And I think we still will do that, because this is a nice place to park our horse, and if we have a minecart system or whatever coming over here, this would be a little station or a drop-off section, and we can hang out and watch skellies, or, you know, whatever. I sort of second-guessed the idea of putting the sorting system here. And what I came up with is what we're going to work on today. So first, like I said, we're going to build the facade and entryway and AFK area, our interior of our farm. We're going to spruce it all up, literally spruce it up with some spruce. And then I think we're going to, my idea is we're going to go back to the fort and put our first interior structure in the fort. Actually be two structures, one main one and one satellite structure. And that is where I think we're going to put a main sorting system, storage system over there. So that basically drops from here. I was thinking, like, why should we have the drops from here? We got to pipe them all the way out, bring them up here, put them in chests, and then if we want to get them, we need to come all the way over here, grab them, and then, you know, take them back. And since we're going to put them into a sort of a moving, you know, an item moving channel, so to speak, at some point when we drop them into these hoppers down here, and we got to move them out. Oh, here I just added some lighting here so we could turn off this farm, and this farm here I turned off as well. It's not really turned off because I didn't add lighting. I just added a block with a piston here so we could just basically stop the spiders from coming in. They drown there and drop their drops down underground. But just to hold them back while because I need to come here and strip all this cobblestone out, and we're going to replace it all with spruce wood. But yeah, the idea is, okay, so maybe we'll take the drops from here and we'll just run them on a rail system underground, far, far underground, all the way back to the main fort, and just add them and just put them into the main sorting system that we're going to build over there. So over there we'll have the ability, we'll have sorting filters for all the different types of naturally generating clay, such as white, light gray, brown, straight hardened clay, red, orange, and yellow. And then we can also add drop filters for string and spider eyes and bones. And apparently now we are going to keep the arrows, because the new 1.11.1 update was announced. And if you haven't had a chance to check that out, you should check out Exumovoid's video for it. But yeah, they added some awesome things and some game balancing things that some people aren't digging, but I think is kind of cool. They're taking away the ability to put mending and infinity onto the same bow. One will preclude the other. So if you have mending on a bow, you will not be able to add infinity, and vice versa. All your bows that you have currently, all your OP bows, that you currently have, you will be able to keep. Of course, they won't degrade or change or anything. So if you want to make OP bows, now's the time to do it before you upgrade to this new snapshot, or whenever that snapshot becomes an official release. When you do that, the other thing, of course, that they added, everybody's talking about and is excited by, and I kind of am. I mean, I am ultimately, but since I was just learning how to fly with the elytra and the punch 2 bow, I'm a little disappointed, but no, it's going to be cool. You won't need to use the punch 2 bows anymore. You can build fireworks out of gunpowder and paper, and they will boost you in your elytra flight. So as long as, you know, we have that rad witch farm, so we've got a ton of gunpowder, and so we will be able to, we'll be able to fly long distances. I think that's pretty awesome. Anyway, guys, so since last time was sort of a talky, it wasn't really a talky episode. I mean, I talked a lot, and we looked at some very ugly builds and stuff, and you know, I just put water in the chambers and got all the mechanics working for the mob systems. And that's all done, but this time is going to be all about our aesthetic and our visual aesthetic. I thought it's time to do a little montage, since I haven't been able to get too many, haven't done very many openings for you guys lately. Intros to the videos, sometimes those are hard to come up with sometimes. So once in a while it's tough for me to do that, but I think I owe you guys a couple of music montages, and I found some killer music for this area. We're going to go a little western, folks. We're going to go a little country. I think you guys will dig it. But anyway, let's build this facade right here. This is our entrance and AFK farm, triple spawner farm lobby, so to speak. I think that's what we'll call it. It's the triple spawner farm lobby, the triple spawner lobby. All right, well, I'm gonna get to work here, and we'll see what it looks like in just a bit. All right, guys, here we go. I got it finished, I think, here. So yeah, I almost pressed shift again and jump off this horse. So there we go. It's very simple. It's not, it's not super spectacular or anything, but yeah, we'll go check it out here in detail. Oh, I missed a couple spots right there and there. We'll go take care of those real quick. Carved out this little pathway here so we could at least get up here fairly easily on the horse. Okay, I'll grab some of those there, and let's go. Do I have some stacking blocks? Yes, I do. Some scaffolding. All right, so this here is not safe, I don't think. I haven't put any torches on here, and of course, the landscape here, I guess I need to light it up or slab it or something, but I kind of want to keep it natural looking, so I don't know. I think we're going to keep it risky for now, just to leave it up here. But got the stairway coming down. Leads right up to our little skelly riser there, but of course we haven't turned on the skeleton spawner. I kind of went for this very tall cathedral-like sort of build, this very tall, towering, but with a lot of glass. You guys know I like a lot of glass, a lot of airiness in the build, a lot of openness. And there we go. Yeah, these here don't have lamps because we're lit we're lit sufficiently here on the floor and everything. So I just wanted some decoration though hanging down because it was so open in here. And so I just put some leaves in there. That could be bogus. Maybe we can take those out. I don't know. But I really like these tall windows. We can really see the landscape out here and really still be surrounded by the mesa, but safe inside while we AFK here or kill zombies and spiders. I'm sorry, kill skeletons and spiders in here. A little bit of wheat growing. I just kind of liked the color palette. I thought the little brown of the wheat matched pretty well, fit with the brown glass and everything. So yeah, I kind of like it. You guys can let me know what you think. Yeah, it's little side windows, a little bit awkward placed, but you know, I think it looks pretty cool. I just love the tallness. I love the height of the windows and everything. And same thing there, just above the door. So yeah, little lights above the doors. That's just decorative, of course. Let's go in here. Now, of course, nothing back here is done. This will all be part of, in fact, I'll have to change all of this wiring here to allow the hoppers to work, because I think this redstone might lock that hopper. But of course I can't tell that right now with nothing in there. But these hoppers will dump into an ejection system, which will send all the items into a train cart, minecart loader. It'll be a minecart with a chest, of course, and we'll hook it up and link it to whatever system, wherever we have these hoppers going as well. So the spider drops will go in there too. So we're going to open this one up here, let our water flow back in, and let our spiders start coming in, make sure everything works. I think everything will be fine. Yeah, these work so good here. Oh, and I was going to do a little decorative spot. I forgot. I was going to put a flower here. Put a tiny decoration right there. Just for fun. Just for fun, a little flower. All right, so up here, I just wanted to match it up here. Not that we're going to have two sets of two swords or anything, but I just wanted to have you know, keep it symmetrical, I guess. That's just kind of the thing, right? Try to keep some symmetry in the builds. And let's take a look at this guy. I didn't name it when I made it, which was a shame. So we got Bane of Arthropods 5, Looting 3, Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Fire Aspect 2. And when I put it back in the anvil to name it, and it wanted 32 more levels, and I was like, all right, I'm not going to do that right now. But anyway, this makes fairly short work of the spiders, but not as short as you would think. I still got to sit here and hack away at them. So at some point, it might be good to have a suffocation system with a piston, but I don't know how to. I mean, those really only work when you have the spiders sort of below you, where you have like a fence post or an iron bar like that set above them, so you can hack at them from here or throw potions. But then you can have a full block move in. But see here, I'm using a half slab to keep them contained. And yeah, I'm not really sure how I would go about making this into a suffocator. So it might just have to be manual at this point and tedious. But you know, you can sit here and let them build up. You can AFK for a little while and let them build up. Do we have any skeletons coming in here? I wonder why not. Oh, I must have knocked a sign out of there. So the signs are on the wooden ones. So is there a sign here? Yeah, there is. Come here. Block. So there's no sign on this one. Okay, you guys gotta get out of there. There we go. There we go. Alright, I knocked that out of there accidentally. Alright, well that should be fixed. They should be coming down to say hi to us in just a second. Hello, creeper. I see you there, buddy. This is our little zoo here, I guess. We're like in an aquarium. Cool. Okay, so everything is functioning here. All of our guys are coming in, no problem. The design is done. It's very safe inside of here. Yes, it is. Very safe inside, not outside. But anyway, so let's go on to our next build. And I didn't even fix the things that I said I was going to come down here to fix. So let's see if I can go up there really quick and add the trap doors to the beams that I missed. And right there. And the other ones we got? Yeah, cool. All right, we have all the rest. There we go. Now it looks nice. Nice and pretty. All uniform and everything. And I think at night it might look pretty cool, but we can't hang out here for that long. All right, so the first thing that we're going to build here is the little, I don't know what we should call it. So we're going to build an underground train minecart system that's going to ferry items from our skelly farm over there, spider farm over there, all the way to over here, and then of course we're gonna have an item elevator. It's gonna, eject. It's gonna drain items from the minecart down underground there, spit them out via dispenser. I'm sorry, via dropper into an item elevator, and the items will rise up through the earth, and they will come up here, and then we'll put them into a storage system here. So the first thing I'm gonna build here is a nice little tower that will sort of house the upper reach, the upper tier, the last few blocks, if you will, of the item elevator. So let's mark this out and build it real quick. All right, there we go. There's our little tower, our item elevator tower, and that's going to join up with our main sorting system. That's going to be right here, sort of centrally located here in the, whatever this would be, the back center of our fort. The items are going to float up through that middle block. They're going to come up there, hit that water stream, cruise on down over here, and right here they're going to come out, obviously, and they will fall into a hopper chain. And this will be the hopper chain that will lead them all the way across all of our sorting filters. Yeah, I'm digging it. I like the little build. It looks pretty neat, this little guy right here. I use these trap doors just because, I don't know, I thought it was cool, and I didn't want anything too blocky, too much glass, coming down too far. So the next thing I'm going to do, and the last thing for today, is we're going to knock out the sorting system area, and this is sort of a mini fort within the fort. Poof, there it is, all done. There it is. I know, it's very simple. Like I said, we just want to knock it out here really quick, and it wasn't really quick for me off camera. It took me a while to do this, but it's just a sorting system. We've seen this 100 times, so we don't really need to see all that again. But yeah, as you can see here, so I have this it's sort of an amphitheater build. It's a little bit weird, but just wanted a quick, easy way to get to a bulk item storage area. And so of course there are 6 types of natural generation clay that generates naturally out here. Colored hardened clay. I think that's white, yellow, orange, red, brown, and hardened clay itself. So that'll be 6 or 7 of these. We can have a couple, 2 columns maybe for the hardened clay itself, and then of course we'll have the spider drops, which will be the string and the spider eyes, and then bones and arrows. I have to put the torches in here for lights to keep the spawn levels down, because I didn't know how to fit lighting into the dirt floor here, but I think the torches fit. This is the one build, where this is a kind of a build where torches actually look fine, I think, because they're very rustic, and of course we're in a rustic looking fort and everything. Yeah, peppered a little bit of jungle wood through here. I think it matches pretty well. 14 item slots that we can have here, which I think is plenty, and each one has a stack of 4 double chests. I don't really think we're going to use more than that. And probably not even that much. We always have more storage than we have actual resources. But anyway, let's see here. The yellow is, don't be alarmed. The yellow is, now, well, I love the contrast. I think it actually the yellow looks pretty wonderful with this brown, the dark oak brown, and sort of the little bit of warmness that's in the jungle fence. The yellow works really well with the wood and stuff. It's a very super high contrast, and it's pretty cool, actually. I initially laid it out just as a marker. I needed to mark out my corners and stuff, and so I grabbed some yellow clay. But then I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. So I laid in the whole edges, and just to look at it, just to see, how we do, put things down and sort of see if we can live with it for a little while. Now, all of this hardened clay out here, I think when we do, we need to do a couple more builds out here, aesthetic builds in our fort, because we need a couple more functional areas. One is we need a work area for ourselves, when we're here. We need maybe a stable, small stables. We need maybe a building or a frame for our nether portal, which I'm going to move over this way, I think. I don't think it's going to stay there. I think we're going to move it over a little bit. And then, so we can have and then so we can add a couple of more buildings here on the fort, decorative buildings, sort of like a tack room, and maybe something not like a forge, but like the frontier version of a forge, or whatever, where we can have all of our work areas and furnaces and stuff like that, and an area for us to, maybe a bunkhouse for our bed where we can sleep and stuff like that. So we will be adding a couple more buildings to the general outpost here. So I think all of this hardened clay here, I think needs to be replaced and have more of a dirt look like this. Like maybe we'll match this ground here all through here. Of course, I'll dig that all up later. That'll be another episode. But anyway, yeah, and I put the jungle wood slabs at the top of these. Initially, I tried roof lines that were sloped roofs similar to the towers there. I tried them here, but because these are so small, like these are only 2x2, and then when you have, I don't know, it was like a 4x4 rim around it for the roof, they just looked like, I don't know, they started to look like mushrooms. The scale didn't quite work right, and it looked weird. This looks fine here because it's bulky enough. It's wide enough to sustain a wide roof. These were not, and I kind of like the way they kind of, I don't know, I kind of like them. I think they're simple, but just contrasty enough to sort of look okay. And it looks like it's an extension of the wall, which it kind of is. And it wraps around, so it's another protective area, for our general storage. Now, these side things here, I laid these in so that we could have easy and quick access to the bulk storage, because obviously one of the problems we have when we use stairs here over the tops of our chests in order to put our item frames, then we can access one chest, but we can't reach the ones that are behind it. And the idea here is that this is bulk storage, meaning we might be mining out a ton of stuff, and we might need to send back like 2 or 3 double chests worth of a particular color or like hardened clay, through the nether back to Camelot County. And of course, if we want to get in there and grab items like a double chest worth or 2 or 3 double chests worth, we need to be able to have access to these chests back here. And so that's what these are. These gates here are just for simple, easy access to get back there. And we probably need, in actuality, one more because we can't even reach the middle chest. From here we can actually, I guess visually, maybe? Yeah, we could actually reach the middle chest. And then there's the one at the bottom, there's the middle chest, there's this one, and there's the 4th one. So from here, though, I think we can grab bulk storage if we need to get to items that we have too many, a lot of, and we want to get to them in here. That is the purpose of having the gates and the side access here. Yeah, so anyway, that's about it for today. I think that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. I think we got a lot done. Sometimes I think like, I don't want the quality of the episodes to suffer, and sometimes I think that I bite off more than I can chew. I think probably I could have comfortably made this one episode all about the build at the XP farm. I don't know if I needed to add these extra buildings into this episode, because I could have actually done some building on camera, and we could have detailed these 2 buildings by themselves in an episode. But I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. Sometimes I get here and I'm like, I don't have enough time to show any of this stuff to keep the episode, in the 20 to 24 minute range. So we just do the hard cuts and show. And of course, I thought that was okay to show this in a hard cut, because these 2 are, like, that one is small. It just doesn't take long to build that. And this is very simple. It wouldn't necessarily be an interesting build in a montage or anything, because it's literally just stacks of blocks and some fences, and of course, a sorting system, which is just boring because we've built that, many times. So anyway, yeah, I was starting to feel like maybe this was a, I don't know, maybe I should have split these into 2 episodes. But at any rate, I know you guys do like the amount of content, the amount of building we get done, so I do know that is a factor, and I do like to get things done. And of course, here, we're still not done. I mean, I have to go and build the underground railroad and the dump system, the dump station and the loading station. We got to get all that done. And we probably will do that next episode, because I hate having things unfinished, because I like things to be usable. I want to be able to come over here and actually mine out some hardened clay and ship it back to Camelot County, where we might use it in different builds. So yeah, so I think next episode we'll do the railroad, the dump stations, and maybe we'll start to get into decorating the outpost a little more. and see what we can come up with. But all right, guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you liked the episode. I'm gonna go and watch some Westworld now. I'm all cowboyed out now from the mesa. I feel like watching some Westworld, so I'm gonna go do that. Check it out on HBO Go. See what it's like. See what all the hype's about. And I don't know if you guys seen it or not. I have not watched it yet, but I'm gonna try it out. A couple of my friends have been telling me I should check it out, and so we'll see. But anyway, guys, this is it for today. I'm CryinMo. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. Take care. Have a good one. I'm out of here.